And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
We've got Stephen Curry. Thompson is out there with Butler. Then there's Dixon. And it's Post in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors' foul. And the shot is good.
LeBron's skill level is so great. I mean, that mid-range is not his go-to, but he can do it all, so it looks like it's part of his go-to.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation. That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Here's quickly. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Quickly's got 16.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Traps in the tray. 49 points for Smooth.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Pass to Vanderbilt. To the inside. And that one's good quickly. 18 points for him.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Curry kicks to Thompson. Here's Dixon. He's guarded by Knecht. And the rejection by Ayton.
Lockdown rim protection from Ayton, rising at the exact right moment to deny that basket.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy in that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Back to you, Kevin.
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Ayton's got 4 this quarter.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
It's good.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
And the Lakers fall time here. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And
Both teams making substitutions here. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to LaRavia. And that one hits back iron.
just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Dixon passes to Kuminga. Count it. Kuminga's got 9.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Smart on the wing. He's defended by Pajemski.
I love the play call. Aiden's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Dixon. A rebound by the Lakers. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Driving inside. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Lakers 5 right now. Smith is out there with James.
Warriors foul call.
Then there's Aiton. Then there's Maxi Kleber.
Outstanding job there of taking the harm
Shooting
and
Los
still
Angeles.
able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his
At the
will
line for one.
on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Smith. Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global.
Substitution on
Some
the
changes. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Kuminga. And it's Dixon in for Brandon Pajemski. Here's Dixon, quickly covering. Dixon's shot is off. And so quickly we'll bring it up for Los Angeles. A 3-pointer off the mark. Inside. And slam dunk by Butler.
Butler knows what he can do inside. That time, erupting for a throwdown.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Yep,
Ayton.
that one goes.
Assisted by
16 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Here's Dixon,
Out of bounds.
quickly covering.
The ball goes to Los
The
Angeles.
Lakers will take possession.
Substitution
And
for
Los
Los
Angeles
Angeles.
with some changes.
Maxi
Kleber,
Kleber.
he's checked in
Garrett
for
Temple.
DeAndre Ayton. And Garrett Temple subbed in for James. Down low, quickly,
Emmanuel.
and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Jared Vanderbilt.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
Dixon passes to Horford. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Look at how expertly Horford rolls out of the pick. Not only did he do it with fundamental soundness, but he did it fast, too.
Pass to Quickly. Uses the glass to finish the
Emmanuel
layup.
quickly.
Quickly's got 22 points.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Here's Dixon. Takes it inside. Banked in off the glass.
You know, when he's lighting it up like this, they are a hard team to beat.
Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Vanderbilt. Yep, it counts.
Took that
Jared
orange
Vanderbilt.
right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. A nice shot by Dixon.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Vanderbilt kicks to Kleba. Here's Connect. The rebound by Hield. The Warriors have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8-12.
Butler has one speed and is full throttle on full display.
Lakers shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. And up the court come the Warriors on the break, pushing it up. Lee Baz was put in just the right spot.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Here's Kleba. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
2 points. That one goes. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Quickly. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Jake LaRavia is checked in for Garrett Temple.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Hayes is checked in for Vanderbilt.
Your Warriors, Dixon.
Both free throws good from Dixon. And here is Quickly. And there's the foul that goes on Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third team foul.
Hayes the pass to Kleba. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. 6 to shoot. And there's the foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
That's his fourth foul. Expect them to be targeted now. They'd like to put him in further foul trouble if they can.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Smith is checked in. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. The baseline J. Some solid defense from Butler.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jumper.
Here's Connect. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Out to Payton. Hield outside. Launches a 3. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
And that one's good. LaRavia. Golden State's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Hits it again. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Smith the pass to Hayes. Back to Smith. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He was getting himself to the line more consistently in the first half. We'll see if he ramps his intensity back up here.
And Clark is someone who has been around the game their entire life. What advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard. Stay away from the snare of compare and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
Peyton passes to Dixon, and the layup's good off the glass. 66 points for Smooth.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
LA's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Smith, and he drops it in from the low post.
Using his speed advantage there to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Here's Dixon, covered by Smith.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Dixon, makes it off the glass.
Dixon.
Lakers shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. Rejected by Dixon, and he recovers it. And that one's good, LaRavia.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season, will go down as their 48th win.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Smooth.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Connect. Smith outside. 40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. From downtown, it's rebounded by Peyton.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 40. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Warriors dancers.
And one of our featured players tonight, player of the game, Smooth.
And you know what? This has been his game from the start. I mean, he found ways to impact at both ends. And he's been relentless at attacking the opposition all night long, keeping constant pressure on the opponent.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
He got it again. Sensational. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to LaRavia. Shot to stop the run. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And we'll see you next time.